So that's good. So now we go towards the other side, towards the last row. Oh. And do the same here. But here, I guess I'll show, I'm not sure if I'm doing it in my, in the instructions, I reinforce it by going through the rows a couple times, just like previously. So yeah, so here and at the end of the row, the last row, 7th row it is, we do the same, adding Miyuki 15 and going up. Jeez. I have a knot. Towards the front side. And then go through the added Miyuki 15 here to reinforce it and do the same steps as we just did. So basically going through the rows twice, like before. Did anybody new join us who wasn't here in the morning? Oh, Oля is not here.
I can hear.
Oh, you can? Did anybody?
No.
Did anybody new come in who wasn't here in the morning?
Not what I know.
No.
And nobody called me either. And Dana was kicked out. And we still don't have Steven.
That's what I was wondering about.
Yeah. No, I can hear when you talk about me. Keep in mind, you cannot say anything about me. I can hear. Even I'm not around. Yeah.
So Liz, when you go twice and you should come out of the first row here.
Yes,
Let me know.
I'm done.
Are you done? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now we pass the needle through the Miyuki 11s, the ones that on the bottom here, this letter, the first row, and all together 4 beads towards the head.
I have a question. Do you want to, when you added the 15, is it just floating there or do we have to center it?
What do you mean by floating? It should be in the center. It's kind of like on top of Miyuki 11.
Okay, I think I
And
just did
it's
that
in-
part wrong.
in
That's
between.
okay.
Let me see. and it's in between the Miyuki 15s.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're gonna show me?
No, that's all right because I'm gonna have to take this out anyway. So I know.
Okay. All right. So
Thank
we
you.
go towards, no worries, towards the head, passing through 4 beads, including the first one that we started with, the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So when you did that, we passed the needle the opposite direction, but through the demi-round 8 that holds, that sits between the pearls.
That's after you've gone 4.
Yeah, after
4
you
pearls.
came out of
Beads.
4 beads, yeah.
Because the demi round looks like it's sitting over the 5th bead.
Really, it should be sitting over the 4th one.
Okay.
Let me see.
All right, I'll send you a picture.
Got it?
Did you get it?
Oh, interesting. Is it 4 millimeters bead?
Yes.
If you push it towards the tail, it doesn't sit over the 4th bead.
Yes, it looks like it would work. Yes.
It would. So maybe it's because of it's still loose and the beads pushed over.
Thank you so much.
So try to push it so it sits there. So depending on the amount of the beads that go underneath the pearls, that creates the curvature, the continuation of the curvature of the tail, because it's just like naturally sitting. So if you do more distance than it is in the directions there, then your curvature might be different. And the beads might be a little bit loose underneath the pearls. Also, when you beat this ladder, this 11 Miyuki, you kind of try to beat it not too tight and not too loose, but it has to be like flexible. Because everybody beats differently, of course, and some tension is too strong in some beaters and some too loose. So it kind of has to be in the middle. So if you see the way mine moves, and we need that exactly this tension because it allows beads kind of like form around the beads better. When it's too tight, then of course it will be shorter, and then it's not going to be as giving as it is now. Is it clear, or did you understand nothing?
Yeah, it's clear, very clear.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so now we come out of the demi round 8, and the needle goes toward away from the head. Let me catch my thread here. Okay. So, and it's easier to do if you hold your tail kind of like in a spiral and not in a straight line, just a little bit like this. So you pull here and then you enter the same bead you came out of, only from the opposite side, and go towards the head for more beads, including this first one. 4 beads altogether. And here we go through the demi round 8 in the opposite direction, away from the head. Pull tight. And then the same way as before, go into the same bead you came out of, only from the opposite side, and go towards the head, 5 beads over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now under the 6 millimeter, it's 5 beads.
Under the 6 millimeter, you count forward 4 beads or 5 beads?
5. 5.
Thank you.
And then we attach it to the demi around 8 as before. Needle goes opposite direction, away from the head. Pull tight, and then into the same bead we came out of, towards the head, and we go 6 beads. It will be under 8 millimeters.
I have a question. When you're coming out of the bead, okay, when you're coming out of the bead, you head towards the tail when you go through the demi, and are you going towards the front then, as you as you go through the 15 or the 11s?
Yes, towards the head. Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Under which pearl you're now?
6? No,
6,
the
uh-huh.
6, yeah.
Uh-huh. So after the 6, when you attach the demi, you go 6 Miyuki 11s
Okay.
through the 6. Yes, Miyuki 11s towards the head. And that's under 8 millimeter. And here, when you come out of the 6th bead, you add 2 Miyuki 15. Your regular color.
Svetlana,
Mm-hmm.
I think the instructions say 11s. Is it okay either 11 or 15?
Where at?
Page 40 at the bottom.
Of lesson 3?
Yes.
You are correct. That's my mistake. That was a test and you passed. Actually, it does matter because 11s are bigger and on the picture there are 15s. That's my mistake. So if you have printouts, correct it for yourself that it's the 15s, Miyuki 15 that we add. Page 40.
Can you send out a corrected copy on that?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
page 40. Now these instructions went through 80 people and none of them told me any of it.
I've had a few ladies who've been solicitors, and they are the best people for appraising your instructions because they lead to the very last word on the very last page. So it's actually extremely useful because not everybody reads every word.
And with Russians, they're kind of like on autopilot most of the time because they're mostly all of them are advanced who come to me. They already know me.
Yeah.
And they don't even like the lesson 2 that I corrected yesterday, and I sent out the girls, my Russian girls, and I said, "Oh, I made a mistake there." What mistake? I didn't even notice. I did everything. So they don't even pay attention to those tiny things. Yeah. And of course, when I cannot catch it, myself because it's just like when you write instructions, it's your head is
Yes,
overwhelmed.
it is.
Oh, let's see. And further I have 11s too, and now I don't even know if it's 15 or 11. To me, let me try and see if it's 15 or 11. Oh, it's 15. On my other Seahorse, so it's 15. For both on the on page 43 as well. Okay. Good catch. So we're after bead 8mm, adding 2 Miyuki 15, and attaching this to the demi round 8. The needle goes away from the head. Then pass the needle down through the added beads. And then the needle goes into the first bead that thread comes out of. And we go, let me see how many. So I'm gonna be a little different from what instruction says, if you're not scared.
Just want to clarify that you added 215 Mayuki. We went through the demi and back down to the same 2 we had just added.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then we go towards the head, again, under the bead 10mm. And altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beads.
Are you going on the opposite side or the same side?
The same side. It's still the same side. In the instruction, I go to the opposite side from after bead 8mm. I don't know what's the logic behind it, but there was. But to me, now I am doing the same. So I'm continuing towards the head. And I will switch to another side after this bead.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So you can follow me. It's the same thing. It's just order is a little different. So when you go under the 10 millimeters, yes, it's 7 beads towards the head. And here we add 2 Miyuki 15 again the same way and attach it to the demi round 8 the same way. Go down the added Miyuki. Go through the bead where the thread comes out of, just one. And now we switch to another side. Turn it over. And pass the needle through the same row where your thread is, only the bead next to it in the same row, and the needle goes towards the tail, so away from the head. So when you get there, Liz, let me know.
I'm there.
Mhm. So now we go up the last added Miyuki 15th. And now the needle goes through the demi round 8 towards the head. And then down through the Miyuki 15s again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just a little lost. Did you add, you went to the other side. Did you add two? You added
No,
two
we
15?
don't add. We go through the same 15s that we added.
Oh,
We're
but
just
you said,
attaching it.
you said to go to the other side. We go to the,
Yeah,
oh, I
on
see.
the
Okay,
back
I
side.
see. Okay, thank you.
So you go through that, those two 15s that we added and attach it basically on this side. So it's even like in the middle and not pulling from different sides. And when you go through demi round, the needle goes towards the head. And then down again through the 15s. And now the needle goes back towards the tail to the row where the next 2 Miyuki beads are sitting on. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beads towards the tail.
And you do the same thing, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's the same thing. You go up through the 2 Miyuki 15s that are between the pearls. Pull tight and then go through demi 8 towards the head. Then down through the Miyuki 15s. And then come into the same bead where the thread comes out of, only from the opposite side. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads over towards the tail. And here we do the same thing, only without the Miyukis. Just attaching to demi round 8. And passing the needle through the same bead we came out of on the bottom. And going 5 beads over towards the tail. And the same here. Oops. Until you reach the last demi round that you have to attach. Make sure you're attaching on the same row as you're on the other side. Oops. And when you attach the last demi round, go through 1 bead. And let me know when you get there.
So do you end up like 3 rows or 2 rows from the back? Or do you want us to end up on the first row?
First row of Miyuki.
Of the Miyuki 15s, or the 11s, I mean, I'm sorry.
So you end up on the 4th row.
The fourth row, the 15s or the 11s?
11s, yes.
Okay.
Of that Miyuki 11 ladder.
And the tail is facing towards the head or the front? The needle goes towards the head or the tail?
Towards the tail.
Okay, thank you.
So, well, it depends. If you're going through the demi round 8, then it goes towards the head. When you go through Miyuki 11, then it goes towards the tail.
Okay, thank you. I'm done, by the way.
Okay. So now what you do to continue is you're doing these ladders between the pearls on each Miyuki 11 that is connected to the demi round. You can do it either from this side, the back side, or the front side. I like doing it from the front side. That's why I will switch over and go through this bead, 11 bead. And the instruction also says that, because it's just, I don't know, comfortable for me that way. So you go through the same row only on this side. And that's where your thread comes out of. And you continue the same way as we did here with the ladders made with Miyuki 11. And per instructions, of course, it expands. So the number of beads is different. I think it's the easiest part and you guys can do it on your own. So I am leaving here. I am leaving you here because I want to show you the fourth lesson, which is also important to mention because it may create problems. And so we're leaving the tail and we're going to lesson number 4. And here we will need Miyuki 8 and Miyuki 11 beads. Where are my 8s? And from what I noticed with the number 8s especially, the sizes vary, just like Miyuki 11s, the 8s vary, I think even more so. And for instruction, it says that you have to add 8 rows of Miyuki 8. But I have had experience, depending on the color of the Miyuki 8s, I had to add different amount of rows of herringbone when we go further. I'll explain further. So you will have to adjust according to your beads that you have, number 8s, and how they sit, where they're supposed to sit. And I'll show you how to, what to look for and what it should look like. So what I'm trying to say is if my instruction says 8 and your beads don't sit the way mine are in the instruction, which means you have to change your amount of rows. In some ways I did 6, like here. This is the part I'm talking about. And in the instructions, this is the 8, number 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to put 6 in here, but per instructions, which I'm using different color of number 8 in the instruction, it's gunmetal. They're thinner than these ones, so there are 8 rows in there. But here I had to do only 6. And this is the part where I want to show you, so you understand how to kind of know how many rows you need to do. Are you tired of the seahorse yet?
Nice, lovely.
So now we will continue with this thread that we have left. This is the end of the thread. And Liz, if you've noticed, now when you have done so much in the tail, your 3 millimeter probably already don't look like 3 millimeters here. Do you see that? That it tightened up. That's what I meant by.
Very much
That's
so.
why. That's why you have to see from very beginning how much space you give to the beads, because that space will be taken by other beads and beading. So here, this end that we left here, we will use to continue. And we have to go up through the pearl, 6 millimeter pearl here. And come out on top. It's kind of in between the beads in whatever row it comes out. Now, we have to go over so pass the needle through the 11 Miyuki 11 beads until all of them except the last one, because I don't know where your needle came out. So however many rows it takes, you go through towards away from the head. Through all of the beads until except the last one. So where I'm at is on the side where the nose faces to the right. We will need Miyuki 8 here. Not demi-round 8, but Miyuki 8.
I'm there.
Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to see if I have different examples of number 8.
Then we have size 8 and size 11 demi rounds in the kit. Is that right, everybody?
What is it?
Demi
Demi-round.
rounds. We have 8s and 11s. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to check. I labeled something wrong.
So now we string 1, Miyuki 8. So per instruction, it has to be attached to the top 2 Miyukis. But because of the width of this number 8, I'm trying to see if it can fit. So the point is, I'll show you on this Seahorse. So the Seahorse has this neck that goes like this, and we have to hold this position of the neck because pearls on themselves cannot do that, obviously. And we have the spine made out of Miyuki 11 leather that goes all the way, which holds these beads the way they are. And this is what holds the shape of it. And of course, the rest of the beading that we will have here will reinforce this shape. This is how the shape of the Seahorse is holding because of this spine and these beads in between. So the neck part, because this spine is tight, it sits closer to the pearls, it's easier to manipulate, but the spine from the head, and I'm talking about number 11 Miyukis, it is away from the bead. So if you take away from number 8, there's going to be a gap here. And we have to fill this gap with number 8 beads, which fit there perfectly. So the point is to have, let me cut this so I can show you. So you can see better here.
Gosh.
When you have this curve of the neck, when the beads are touching where they're supposed to, number 4 with number 8, number 8 with number 10, this curvature we have to fix with the beads and cover this gap between the pearls and this curvature that we have here out of Miyuki 11 leather. So this first bead, first Miyuki 8, has to start at the just touching the, what is it, number 6 millimeter bead here, and continue down until the bead, 10 millimeter bead. Am I clear?
Yes.
So you have to fill in this gap of this curvature with number 8 beads. And you have to determine where it starts for you and how many rows you have to have until here. So for me, when I put this curvature like this, and my neck continues like this, so it will be easier maybe to make the leather out of Miyuki 11s, so you would maybe understand better or see it for yourself. You can continue with me, or you can just watch me and see what I'm trying to say here or show. You want to continue with me or follow the direction?
I'm just going to watch you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll make however many rows I need to make per instruction. Per instruction, it says like each row adds new row of beads on both sides. Oh, I took the wrong beads. Hold on. Where's my... And as I mentioned, that Miyuki 11, well, 15 as well, they all vary by depending on the color. So however many rows I have on my spine, it may be a little bit different for you. And make sure not to do it too tight, not to be too tight, especially in the beginning. And by the beginning, I mean all those herringbones, because they are the base for the rest of the beading. And we will be going through those beads over and over. And you need that space that they give if it's not too tight. If it's too tight, then it will be a problem later. They just won't allow the space for the needle to go through. And if you do it on your own with your own supplies, I would suggest to avoid Toho as much as possible, because they're even more uneven in sizes. They're not as uniform as Miyuki's, even though Miyuki's are not that uniform. So I have to reach to here.
Fran is spotlighting. Are you, is spotlight on here? Are you videoing this?
I am, yes. So here is what I mean. So make sure your head is parallel to the ground, horizontal, like your nose sits horizontally. That's where your beads touch. Number 4 with number 6 or number 8, and number 8 with number 10. They're touching here. And your spine, made out of Miyuki 11s, it will go like this. Oh. Like this. And you see the gap between the pearls and the spine? We have to keep this curvature as much as possible. So we have to fill in this gap with number 8, with Miyuki number 8. So my first Miyuki 8 will have to start here, touching this bead. It has to be very close to the pearl as much as possible. So there is no gap in between, which means it would have to be attached to these 2 beads from the beginning. This is how I determined it. Is that understandable? Is that clear? So I'm gonna mark it from. So for me, I'm gonna count from this Miyuki 11 that's attached on top, that's sitting on this bead. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 and 5 for me. So I'll go back to that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 4 and 5. And come out of here where I need to attach, start attaching. And I am leaving my thread as loose as possible, because if I tighten it, it will pull all this row of beads and it will be uneven for my spine, and it has to be straight and even. The tension on both sides should be the same. So now I attach number 8. And it's also herringbone. So basically it's going to be tubular herringbone, only the bottom will be made out of 8 and the top will stay 11. And it's just the way we'll be attaching it a little bit differently. So because it's wide, I attach it to 2 beads, 4 and 5. I said, here it is. And I put it again and I look, and it looks like in a good position. Now go back into the number 8. And then attach number 8 to this one. That's going to be one row, the bottom row of this herringbone. And go back into the 8 that we added. And that's going to be on the bottom. So I flip to another side and attach it to the same 2 rows on this side. If I can.
Lucky sent samples.
And back into the 8. So you attached your first row. You want to try?
Do you want us to do it?
Well, yes, well, I'm here and I can suggest things. But do you want to do it the way I did it or follow the instruction?
I think the way you did it looks good.
Yeah. So you want to do it? I'll wait until this point and then we can continue the number 8 letter together.
Okay.
And I can tell you how many rows of 11 to do. If you start counting from this Miyuki 11 that sits on top on the head, next over, I will count from that. $19.
Can you put that on the directions? 19 rows?
Well, in the directions, it's different because it goes simultaneously, like both the herringbone
I
is
see.
like tubular and not the way I
Okay.
just showed it. I did it this way right now to show you why and how we need to add the number 8 and where to
Okay.
show you this gap. And how we can keep this smooth curvature of the neck.
Can you review with us how you cover this with that permalac when it's completed?
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh, I'll have to do it in the end, or actually I can do the different head while away. I can do that. So I'll do this head to show you. So I recommended this one. This is the one I used or use.
Mhm.
I don't know if you got the same one. It's semi-gloss, it says. Or wait. It says matte. Oh, never mind.
I got that one. Oh.
Oh, I have to grab. I'll be right back. Shoot. So semi-gloss
Okay.
is this Permalock. If you got it from Mountain Gems, they have a different one. Mountain Gems. I have this kind, but I have not tried this one, honestly.
Okay.
And theirs is kind of like, well, the tube is not very tight. The lid does not
Okay.
cover tightly, and mine got spilled. I think twice I tried to order and it spilled, so it's not very secure, the lid. Just to be aware of that. So I like the one from Potomac Beads. So what I do, it's very easy. Make sure maybe you wear gloves just in case. And try to find the surface and do one side at a time, because it takes a while for the Permalock to dry out, and make sure your area is well ventilated.
Okay. So does this also protect the threads and it actually stiffens it up?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And especially it's good for the areas where the thread is around the bicons.
Okay.
Because when we might not realize it, but when we wear a necklace or whatever jewelry, it moves on us and it has micro movements, and that wave goes through the whole structure. And that can affect, especially with bicons, when they have, because they have sharp edges, they can slowly cut the thread. So when you put the Permalock on, it doesn't have that. It doesn't give, doesn't allow the beads to vibrate, basically. So what I do is just cover it like this around the we call it bicons first to secure, and it goes through and just sits in.
And does it change the finish at all?
If it's, I don't know how to say it in English, matte,
Okay.
M-A-T-T-E, then
Mhm.
yes, it will give that non-glossy finish and it looks cloudy. So, but semi-gloss one is okay.
Okay.
And these white beads are not glossy at all for me. So I'm gonna see what it does. And the girl did it with accidentally with that matte finish on her pearls. And it looked like a cloudy spot. And before you put the finish on and you want to correct the sitting of some beads, you should do so before
For it dries.
you put the finish, because then it will stiffen and won't be able to move. Like these beads like to sit the way they like dancing. They like to dance. So I put the finish on top and then corrected them so they straighten out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put finish again.
And so that would also protect the beads from tarnishing if they're silver. Oh, wow. And do you cover the pearl as well?
Well, I try not to, but the eye area, of course, I do.
Okay.
But in some, in other heads that I covered, I did cover pearl, but because it's large finish, large surface, then the beads, and it's smooth, that the permalac that layer will chip off, which is fine.
Okay.
As long, what we need is the beads that on top, like pearls, are okay.
I used to use Futura, the floor wax, on some of the things that they were recommending. And later on, if I went through and tried to wash the items, you know, to sparkle it up a little bit, it would leave a cloudy finish on it. Does that do anything like that?
I did not notice, no.
Okay, thank you.
So in the snows, depending on the tightness of your beading, you can kind of shape it a little in a curvature way. Oh, can you see here? Yeah. So it's more like curvature and not sticking out like a stick, but has this natural curve like seahorses do. And then apply the finish and it will stiffen and stay in that position. But I would say do one side a day, like you did. I did this side today, and tomorrow I will flip it over and do the other side the same way. Do you guys know Irina Shlapakova?
No.
She taught, I think, some classes with Olga.
I'm taking a class with her later this month through Olya, the owl.
Yes, she's teaching.
She made your seahorse and she posted it on Facebook.
Yes. Yes, she was in my class. So she uses a finish as well, but you can actually ask her which one she uses and her experience with the one she is using.
No.
She can
But the
recommend
one
her.
that's in your hand is, but the one that's in your hand, you said you got that from Potomac Beads? Because
Yes.
I got the same one that was in the link that you sent from Fire Mountain, but you're saying the one that you have is better?
Well, I have not tried the Fire Mountain Gems one, but I assume that it's the same one because they just put it in different tubes. And this tube is more secure in Potomac than the one that Fire Mountain Gems has. I sent you the Fire Mountain Gems one because the Potomac did not have this finish at that time. I don't know where it all goes, but I'm not sure if they have it now, but they should.
Svetlana,
If I would have to choose, I would choose this one.
is there a reason why you're using this one? Because Beadsmith has many different ones. I can send you the name later on and ask your advice on that.
The reason I'm using this one because this is the one I found and used, and I like it. I never tried. I didn't even know the ones that Beadsmith has. Maybe Irina does because she's using different one.
I will ask.
And she has.
Yeah, she's teaching on the 29th.
Yeah, maybe she can share that experience with everybody.
Now, I think the one we got from Fire Mountain, wasn't that a crystal clear? Does it
I have
have a
semi-gloss.
Yeah, it's semi-gloss, the link that you sent.
Yeah.
It is? Okay.
Semi-gloss.
Yeah.
I might have ordered the wrong one.
It's this one.
Okay.
And you will have to do it only for the seahorse, for the beaded parts. You don't have to do it on the necklace, of course. Just like the tail and the back and all that. And you let it sit, let it rest and air and harden. It takes about 20 to 24 hours, I think.
Thank you.
And it smells, just so you know. Okay. Okay. Liz, did you finish?
Would you please demonstrate where the bottom of the herringbone row should fall on the neck again, the 11s?
Well, it's a specific number, but basically it has to go to the bottom, to this level.
You're not in the screen.
Oh.
Over to your right a little bit. There you go. Okay, thank you.
So it has to go like this, and it has to go until here.
But the 19, the rows that the 19 that you said, that's what you have on there right now, right?
Yes, this is what I have right now. Yeah, but it continues.
Okay.
I just needed to cover this part so I can show you the number 8.
All right.
Okay.
Are we good for the 8?
Yes.
Did you attach the first row? Where are you at?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry.
So see which rows are best for you to attach number 8. It might not be the same as mine, so they have to sit like this, close, very close.
Okay.
And actually looking at the instruction, I have exactly the same spot as it says on the instruction. So it might be the same for you.
It sits it right at the base of the 6mm pearl.
By base, you mean where?
I think
Here?
mine's at the same place you are. No, I think it's at the same place. Okay,
Okay,
thank
good.
you. I'm going to send you a picture real quickly.
Uh-huh.
Try again.
I sent it. So
I'm looking. Yeah, the same. Okay, good.
thank you.
So now you attach another 8 onto this 8. I love the way you situated your thread, extra thread. Is it a hair?
It's a hair curl. Yeah, I do that all
That's
the time.
so
They're
cool.
wonderful. I'll show everybody here if you want me to.
Yes, that's awesome.
It's the rollers
Life
that you
hack.
get.
Fabulous.
Yeah, you get them at any jewelry, or not jewelry supply, but beauty supply store, and they work great.
I use these bobbins, but I like what you're doing better because it's thinner and it stays out of the way more.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you.
You bet.
I'm gonna have to show my girls too, because I always have lots of thread. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's the way to combat it.
Doesn't get in the way.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Now, when you attach, you're probably coming out of this first, no, not first, the last one, the one that you attached. And we have to go through the first one away from the head. And that's where we will start our herringbone of the number 8. So we add 2, as we would in herringbone, to Miyuki 8. And then go up 2. And here we'll look what area it covers. Of the, what do you call it? The Miyuki 11s. How many Miyuki 11s can we attach it to? And it looks like just one on mine, for example. So it's next Miyuki 11 after the ones that already attached to the first Miyuki 8. So it's a row, if we count starting as, if we count the first row of Miyuki 11 after this Miyuki on top bead. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row. So we attach this Miyuki 8 to this 5th row, just one bead it looks like for me. And the needle goes towards the head. The opposite
You know what I'm
direction.
doing? Just in case someone is doing the same dumb thing I'm doing, I'm attaching them on top and not the bottom. So people might check.
What do you mean attached from the top and not bottom?
I'm attaching the 8s on the top of the herringbone
Oh.
ladder and not the bottom.
What? I didn't think you did. Let me see. No, yours is on the bottom. Oh, you attach the 2 of them because one that you have here is on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, the 8s have to be on the bottom.
So you just sew the 8s to the corresponding 11s, is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
And on both sides, the same way. Whatever you do on the right, on the one side, you do on the left, on the other side. So you attach your 8s to the same rows. Now I'm adding the third row of Miyuki 8. I'm gonna check again here. So it looks like I have to attach it to 2 beads on top. And the 4th row for me, Miyuki 8. And next 2 beads for me as well. But before you attach to the top of your Miyuki 11s, you have to put it in this curvature position to see how it's sitting and to see which 11s exactly are corresponding with your 8th in the curvature. Because if you do it all straight, then the beads will not make the curvature, they will be just straight.
when you're attaching the eights, do you go back like through like 4 of the 11 beads to attach it to the 2 eights before it?
No.
No, you just attach it to the 2 beads below it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So I want to say for those who will be watching it in the recording, what I'm doing right now is basically what it is in the instruction, only the opposite. In the instruction, it shows the Miyuki 8, or whatever, 8 rows were done first, and then we create ladder on top out of Miyuki 11. And here I'm doing the opposite, just to make sure that I have the exact amount of number 8 as I need per my size of Miyuki 8. And for me, it's 2, 4, 6. And for me, it's 8 as well. So hopefully yours is going to be the same. But in my other class, I had girls do 6 rows or even 7 rows, depending on the color of the Miyukis that they had. How many did you do so far, Liz?
I've done 6.
6, okay. I did 7. Does it look like you need 2 more? So you look like this at your curvature and has to touch number 6, the first row, and the last row has to end here at number 10. So
It
it
looks like I need 2 more rows.
2
Yeah.
more, So I need 1 more, it looks like, okay. So it's 8 for you and me, that's good. But for me, it's 7, it's not 8.
I just sent you a picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you send it already?
Sent it, yeah.
Oh, I don't have it for some reason. Yeah.
Let me send it again.
Oh, it's going through now. Okay, can you try to put it in a position like I do have here, where your beads are touching and
Yes.
it needs to curve like this, so I can see if it covers that area. And this demi-round, it sticks out between 8mm and 10mm.
I think I probably could do with one bead less, but I just sent it again.
7. Uh-huh. I would say even 2. I would say 6 rows.
Oh, 6 rows?
Uh-huh.
Is it supposed to be even with the 8 demi?
Yes, well, the 8 demi should be kind of in between, but I feel like that 7th row might be a little too tight, which will push the whole construction kind of into uneven. It's better to have a little bit space than for the beads to sit very tightly.
Okay.
So if you remove 2, and if it's too much space there, then we can add, instead of number 8, number 11, row of 11, which I think I might need the same, to do the same here for me. Because the gap is kind of big, but number 8 is too big to fit in. And you might have the same thing.
Okay.
So yeah, for me, I was doing nickel, the Miyuki 11, and my Miyuki 8 is palladium. So 7 rows of palladium number 8 that I made, and the last row, row 8, is Miyuki 11. And this demi round should sit in between the last rows. So Liz, you might have the same case. Let's see. Because I think, well, I'm pretty sure palladium is wider than the beads I was using in the instructions, which is gunmetal. They're kind of thinner, on the thinner side.
Just sent you a picture.
Yeah, and now add a row of Miyuki. Oh, do you have 6? You have 6. Add a row of Miyuki 11. And attach it to the top row, top ladder.
Do the 11s just like
I like, yes, on top of the 8. So last row of that ladder made out of number 8, it will be number 11. Seed beads.
I think it worked. I just sent a picture.
Yeah. Okay, now we have to attach that demi round that's in between 8mm and 10mm between the rows, between the last 2 rows, which is number 8 and number 11. And it's page 15, the middle of it. So my thread is coming out of, you have to look at the head and the nose is facing to the right, and my thread is coming out of that side, going towards the head. And from the last row, and mine is number 11, Miyuki. So now I pass the needle through the demi-round 8, that's between 8mm and 10mm pearls, and the needle goes towards the head, and then I go through the number 8, which is next row from my last row. It's second from the last row, and I'm going towards the head, and I would go through the whole all rows of number 8 until the beginning to kind of tighten them up to get them closer together. And bring the needle to the other side. So you're coming out of the first row. And then from the first row, go all the way through all number 8s. Seven rows. Well, in my case, 7 rows. You stop before the last row. Don't pull extremely tight so they don't like dance around. And here we attach this side to this demi-round 8, and the needle goes away from the head. And we pass the needle through the last row of our inside ladder. And for me, it's Miyuki 11. Here's the neck. And what I'm seeing here, which I do not like, and when you do this, Liz, can you send me a picture? What happens with yours?
Yeah, I just did.
Uh-huh.
Mine doesn't curve like yours does.
It doesn't? Let's see.
It doesn't have a nice little curve. I mean, it's more flat. I just sent you the truth.
I'm actually not liking my curve, and only now I can tell that it's gonna create issues because there's a huge gap in here. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
And it should not be like that. Like on my other Seahorse, there is no gap, you see? It's all close to the pearl. And that's what it should be, and not like this. And the reason why it's like this, because this first bead is too close to the number 6mm here. I should move it lower so it doesn't push the rest of them like this. And if you have the same case, you have the same gap, you should redo it, which I'm gonna redo it now. And I was attaching the number 8 per instructions. So because these beads are thicker, they play a different role here. So let's see what you have. It does look flatter. And it looks like you also need to move down 1 bead because it's too tight in the beginning. So let's redo it together.
So where's the placement of my first 8? Is that correct? Because it's kind of, is that correct?
I'll show you here. So yours is attached to this ones, and it's, if we count from this row, this will be first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the looks of it, you should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be starting like here.
Okay.
So you have to go down 1 bead. So do I.
Okay.
And unfortunately, there's no other way to predict how it will all sit together until you actually make this part and see what should and should not be. So if to count on mine, the rows starting from this, let's say this is the end where the Miyuki 11 on top is connected to 11 here ends, and we'll start from this row. Row 1, 2, 3, 4 is where my number 8 is attached. And because I had giant gap here, which I didn't like, I have to move it down one bead so it has enough space and sits comfortably where it should be. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of 3, 4, I have to attach to 4, 5. And Liz, you will have to do the same.
Svetlana, it's Cheryl. I was just watching for this whole part anyway, but how many rows of the 11s do you do?
Oh, I don't remember what it's in the instructions. It kind of goes row by row.
It's 19, right?
19 rows. Okay, thank you.
It's 19, this amount, but it has to continue until here.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's gonna be like 21, 22 probably.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
And it's counting again from starting like here.
Okay.
Like this is the first row.
Svetlana, it's Fran here. I've just sent you an email with a photograph. Sorry, it's going back a bit, but when you get it.
Yes, I got it.
Thank you.
So you want to ask a question, or you want to make sure it looks good?
I've written on there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let me check. So it will be less than 2. So it's page 24 top.
Okay, page 24.
Top instruction.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Well, yeah, it's page 24. You'll see.
Lovely, thank you. Wonderful.
Now I'm starting my number 8 Miyuki on rows 4 and 5 here. One beat down from original, well, from the first time. So when you attach the 8th, and Liz, did you start the new one?
Yeah, I started the new one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working
So
on it.
when you add new row of 8s and you need to attach it to the corresponding 11, make sure it's not in a straight line, but in a curvature each time. So you know which exactly, because in a straight line, it will be different beads corresponding with the 8th than in a curvature. So make sure you like put it like this and see like with your thread, which ones are corresponding. It could be one bead, it could be 2 beads. So that curvature stays like forms as we go.
I just sent you a picture.
Mm-hmm. So your first row seems to be attached to just one row instead of two. Well, I guess it's, yeah, it's okay. It looks fine.
Yeah, but you're right, it is.
Well, it looks like it's okay, and the rest in two. Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay, thank you.
Can you line that up again and so we can see exactly where you're hitting now with that first 8?
So it's rows 4 and 5 is if to start from here, where the stop Miyuki is attached. So I end here. So I start the count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where my first Miyuki 8 starts, because it seems like it's a comfortable place. It's not pushing the pearl against the pearl too much or at all.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And again, each time you add a row, you look at your curvature and see where you need to attach your next, well, your just added row by just kind of pulling your thread in a direction towards the Miyuki 11th and see where it ends or corresponds with. And in the curvature, again, it will be a little different than a straight line. And we need a curvature. Okay, now it looks much better if you guys see. Liz, how's yours looking? Similar to mine? Because now it sits like snug to the bead, number 8, as it should.
Let's see.
I only did 5 rows so far.
I sent you a picture.
Ladies, I'm going to love you and leave you now. Thank you very much, Svetlana. It's been fantastic.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining. If you
Thank
have any questions, you can contact me.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, it's been magnificent. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Thanks for joining.
Nice to
Have a
see you.
good night.
See some of you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Bye, Olya. Bye, Olya.
4 rows. Okay. Looks okay so
Okay.
far.
Okay,
So the
thank you.
fifth row seems like it will need to attach to 2 beads on top from just looking at it.
Okay.
Mhm. Is Fran teaching a class next week?
Yes, she's
Mm.
teaching. She's teaching next week, Colette. Yeah.
А что? Я вообще на сайт не захожу, на ваш, я даже не знаю, что там есть.
Там много чего есть, Свет. Очень много.
Браслет Гузель я видела, но мне русские девчата показали.
И как?
Он и у русских не пользуется популярностью.
Правда? Так что не зря это я...
Мгм.
А?
Да,
Мгм.
да.
Очень странно, но цвета плохие.
Да, ужасно это уже. Я вот прям сразу яйца увидела.
Мгм.
Пасхальные.
Да,
Не
это вот
знаю.
о чем я и говорю. Но я
Что и-
напишу, что нам нужно либо это поменять проект, либо ни тот, ни другой не пользуется.
Ага.
Но вот было бы интересно, вот она в другом этом магазине, есть у нее класс или нет?
А там не увидеть на сайте, не
А
видно?
там я же не знаю, сколько записалось и кто записал.
Ну да, да, точно.
Это я не знаю. Ну, не знаю, что. Конечно, это будет для нее ударом.
И что еще русские девчата говорят, что эти инструкции, которые в браслете, они в свободном доступе, ну, просто собраны как бы в один.
Даже так?
То есть простые такие инструкции, да.
Тогда
И,
тем
в общем, как-то не очень пользуются
Мгм.
популярностью.
Ну, правильно, если это свободно в доступе.
Ну, то есть там ничего такого интересного, и вот даже вот русские как-то
Мгм.
уже устали от этого,
От-
что ли. Ну, нового когда нету, а сейчас столько людей
Мгм.
творят всякое разное, конечно.
Очень.
Тут, да, нужно как бы успевать за трендами и так далее.
Ну, вот в том-то и дело. У Аллы это получается, а это
Ага.
не знаю. Но потом она просто, по-моему, доброжелательная.
Алла?
С этой я не... Ага.
Мгм.
Ну вот так как-то у меня получается с ней. Мне кажется, что она очень... Для меня она очень легко с ней и приятно работать.
Мгм.
Ну, поэтому я не знаю. По-моему, вам тоже было нормально работать со мной.
Мгм. Ну да.
Вот. Ну, поэтому я не знаю. С другой тоже легко. А вот здесь не знаю, что будет. Так что я ей скажу, что никто не
Да.
записывается. Я сегодня посмотрела, 1 человек.
О, так это вообще, да.
Мгм. Если сразу не записались, то уже не запишутся.
Ну что, ударить чуть-чуть по самолюбию, может, как-то даст урок.
Даст урок, что надо было, в общем-то, как-то
Это же для людей,
да,
а не как-то
поговорить. Это
для
не то,
себя.
что я всем показываю, всем говорю, всех
Мгм.
одинаково я. Не знаю. Вот никак.
Мгм.
С чего начали сегодняшний день? Когда и что вы будете учить? Но также начался урок, кроме всего, прям с самого начала. Я говорю, что вот сейчас скажете, так сразу все не запишутся.
Я тут бы закончить.
Закончат. Так что закончат. Интересно. А в общем-то, эти девочки все, они, конечно, как лакмусская бумажка. Если они говорят, что никто не заинтересован, то не заинтересован.
Мгм.
I sent you,
Irene, yes. A new picture?
yeah, I just sent you a picture.
У Ирины класс, у меня 18 человек на следующей неделе. Не, через неделю.
Ага. Молодец.
Мгм.
А она что учит?
А она учит сову.
А, опять сову. Ту же сову?
Да. Мгм. Но она много ее учит. Она сама учит, через меня учит. Через меня 1 раз она вот учит. У нее черепашка была. Но она,
Окей. А я перепутала, значит. Ага.
да, она же эмбродери.
Мгм.
То есть она сильная, она сделала, она заканчивает. Но то, что она делает, учит эмбродери. Вот. Инструкции у нее хорошие, но учить она, ну, ей надо немножко, она мало говорит, а нужно ей больше.
Ага.
Вот.
Ой, я надеюсь, я достаточно говорю.
Еще как. Им очень
Да.
нравится. Да. Мгм. Очень-очень. У меня же они все говорят, как и что. Они бы
Да?
не начали.
Окей. Ну, тогда дадите мне отзыв потом.
Обязательно.
Liz, I'm gonna try to correct something here. Let me find the drawing app
Меж.
so I can show you on your picture
Okay. Thank
if
you.
I have it. Shoot. Let's see if I can. Oops. Okay, hold on. So let's look. I drew on your picture. And from the looks of it, even though you moved 1, 2, 3, on the fourth one, it still seems like a little too much gap here.
Yeah.
Can you see behind my drawing?
Yeah.
So, and it seems like this bead, the first bead, should move over to here. Now your curvature is much better here, and it's not straight as it was in the first one.
Okay. Okay.
So if you move, and it looks like this bead needs to move, shift in here, and from the look of what you have here, it's like 1, 2, second and third row if counting.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. Let's block this part. So to count from, oh, sorry. Here, we'll block this. So this is row 1. And it seems like it should sit here.
Okay.
And of course, I drew kind of not the same size as the bead, but close to it. And it seems like every 2 beads you attach 1 Miyuki 8. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6. And from the drawing, because this curvature looks okay, the only thing, because it's kind of jumping, they're jumping here because of the way they're connected. Somewhere it's 1 bead and somewhere it's 2 beads. So it's not even the rows,
Okay.
do you see?
Yes.
And it will affect your beading further when you have to bead here on top. And I know it from just the girls that were beading before, and it really shifts their beading in a major way, like a couple of millimeters.
Okay.
So it's crucial, and for everybody who is going to be watching this, it's crucial to have this curvature in like a straight line. So it's all the beads are sitting evenly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it seems like this not Miyuki demi round 8 goes in between these rows. So it's between what, 5 and 6?
Mm-hmm. 1, 2,
This is
3,
what it
4,
seems like
5,
to
6.
To me. Do you want me to send this to you?
Please do. Yes.
I'll send this to you.
So the last one should be taken off.
So I think you should redo the whole thing.
Yeah, I will.
Well,
but
not
I
the whole
mean,
thing. Oh, you mean the rows? How many you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6. It's just they have to shift a little bit.
and then would I put 11 on it after that, or is that it?
Well, when you do this 6, send me the same picture like in the curvature, and I see if you have enough gap here or not. Because
Okay.
we don't want to insert too much pressure into this row.
Mhm.
And it doesn't seem like you will need 7th row of number 8. you might need number 11, but you might not.
Okay.
So when you do this, just send me a picture.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And I'll send this to you.
So how do we all do like the next 14 lessons or 12 lessons? Any suggestions how we survive this?
Good question. Well,
it needs to be like another 5 classes.
I know, right? Well, I am not free so much with time because my nanny is literally leaving this week. And if you don't mind to work at your own pace, and I will do this for you, I will help you out through the whole thing at your own pace when you connect with me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is much better for me than email because I can respond faster and I can draw for you or make a video there right away for you to explain something.
Okay, WhatsApp. I'm gonna pull
It's
it up
one
here.
way. If you have a question, I'm sure you're gonna have gazillion questions because it gets easier. It gets tougher as you go. And since I will be finishing my seahorses at my pace, and I don't know when I will have time, whenever I do have time, I can record my steps on a video and just drop it in the same folder as you have all your PDFs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can do that.
That sounds
I just sent you a message on WhatsApp. Just let me know if you got it. So
I think I
know that
saw it. I just I can't do it on the phone. Oh, yes, from the phone. Oh, hold on, maybe I can do it from the phone.
So I have a question. Those fin beads that weren't in my kit and that you sent me.
Yeah.
Are they easily available? Can you buy them any place or what are they?
They are sequin. I think it's 10 millimeter sequin with 2 holes. You can like Google that because I bought them forever ago.
Okay.
Actually, it was a gift. And then I found them on Etsy, I think forever ago. But if you Google them, I think you can find them on Etsy maybe.
10
That's the
millimeter
Seahorse
sequins with 2 holes?
No, it's sequin. Sequin 10 millimeter rectangular with 2 holes.
Oh.
Let me see how I can say this. Oops.
First flash not there.
So you guys don't think you will be able to do it on your own?
Well, I think it's going to be an hour.
Hands warm hard.
Do you think we should just schedule another session, maybe like in months, and see where you guys standing, and maybe to have a session for 3 hours if
that'd be great.
Svetlana is available, and we can just put it on a website and whoever need it can sign. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea, but how will we know it's out there to go sign up for it?
I will post it on Facebook, or you can contact. I will talk to Svetlana first, if it's okay with her. And after that, I can just send you email.
Email is good for me because I don't do Facebook. So
okay. I will just email to everybody who is on the list. This is the session, so many hours and so on. What do you think?
Thank you so
Would
much.
this be helpful?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think it's a good idea to give us some time.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is why I was thinking. You will see where you are, and maybe in this session, you will have some questions and answers and so on. Okay.
That's great, because I broke that 11 bead yesterday, I have to start all over again on mine.
Okay, do you think it's, because I don't know if I have Saturday and Sundays, if Svetlana is okay in the evening, or because we have people from all over California and East and Pacific time. Would everybody will be okay with that if she's
Sure.
okay?
Whatever you work out, just let us know, and if I can take it, I'll take it.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
I finished the head.
Yay, let me see.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's not quite perfect, but I had to fudge a couple places, but I got it finished.
So if you can take a picture from both sides, like front, left, right, and front and back.
Well, okay. My pictures, I'm not a good photographer, you said my pictures are blurry.
It's okay.
But I finished it, yay. That took forever.
Yes.
And then after that, I've got all that stuff we're doing today. Oh my gosh. So yeah.
Well, I was saying it's a tough project.
It is a tough project. One of the toughest ones I've had. Did you email that picture back to me?
Yeah. Did you get it?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it says cannot send it. What? Okay, that's interesting. Then I'll send it to you through my phone. And since I have Zoom on here, then I cannot do it right now, but I will do it after the class.
Thank you so much for this entire class.
You're welcome. Thanks for participating, because it's not easy, and I know that. And you guys did great.
Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to someday wearing the finished piece. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a one of a kind work of art.
Yes, I really hope you can finish it. For sure.
Would you like to have more classes from Svetlana, all her projects?
Absolutely.
Oh,
do you have any projects to show us?
No, I don't have anything in mind even, because like I'm doing some health stuff for myself, and I put it on the back burner, and I was thinking this is my last class and I'm done. Forever.
No, you're not. You know that. You got Svetlana, you in my hands. No, you cannot be done. No.
Thank you very much. It was great.
You're welcome. I hope I was helpful.
I got the head all done, tails all done, working up the body. It'll be fine. I got as much done as I expected to get done. I knew that it would not be something that was going to be finished in 2 days. So
yeah. Oh no, it takes like at least a week.
Yep. So, and
how much? What lessons did you complete?
1, 2, 3, and may guess a little bit of 4 with the neck.
Well, good. That's pretty far.
Yeah. No, I was very. I worked yesterday after we got done. I worked on it for a bit as well, so I got a little more done last night.
Oh, that's good. Great.
So I will, because I want to finish mine so that I can actually go and start the kit. So I want to finish the one that I'm just making out of my own stuff that I had, so that I can actually use the kit up.
So it actually is a good idea to have like a training horse. The first horse, a lot of my Russian girls did that. They did the first one as a training, to kind of get a hang of it and understand all the mistakes that they make and
That's
learn from it.
exactly how I'm looking at this. Exactly how I'm looking at it, that I'm getting everything, all the.
That's a great idea.
With this, and then I'm gonna have my lovely periwinkle one, and it's gonna go beautifully.
Yeah.
What color is the periwinkle one?
It's very soft blues for the pearls, and I think it's tanzanite for the crystals. Very nice.
Nice.
So
Svetlana,
ladies, when you finish yours, please email them to me, the finished piece. I would love to see. And of course, I owe you also the order of the beads for the neck part. That I will send you all over like next week.
And how about
Okay.
today's video? Are you going to put
It's
that out?
lesson 12.
Are you going to put
Lesson
today's
12?
video out? Oh, she can't hear me. Are you going to put today's video out there?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Svetlana, there's I
Yes.
have a possible suggestion for you.
Uh-huh.
Because your class is so detailed, there's so many components, your
Mhm.
instructions are very good, but if people sometimes need to see, it depends on how people learn.
Mhm.
But since you're recording already, if you record so each lesson, so like lesson 1A is the head, and you then make a recording for that. Melissa Grakowski Shippey and Laura McCabe, especially, she does her classes with using just video, and she uploads a video. Everybody has a chance to look at them, and then she schedules like a WebEx or a Zoom, maybe a week or two later, and then of course you can always follow up. But that way, when somebody has a question, you do that, you could just sit there and show that video clip again without you having to worry about trying to repeat it and do it. You've done it just once. You can show your video, and then you can always just upload those, for people to use. And they just have those little sections to go with it. That might, alleviate some of your hardship too. It might take more time at the beginning, but I think in the end, it might be easier. Then if you have people who are in different spots, it's easier just to pull up quickly that video as opposed to, and stop it and say, okay, here's what you need to do differently. Just a thought.
Yeah, no, it's a great thought. And originally I was planning to do that, but because my nanny is so loud, I could not do videos.
I think
but yes, but I agree, it's much better. And just from teaching different people and everybody learns differently. And for some, it's much easier to follow the video than looking at and reading the instruction and the pattern.
Right.
For some, it's just really hard to understand. So I prefer to cover both ends, but this time just didn't work out that way. And I'm hoping I can do it, since I still have to continue this. And I'm hoping I will be able to create some videos, since nanny will be away and maybe when my baby is sleeping.
Right.
So I'll try. It's gonna be long, probably take a long time, but I'll try to do that. And if I do, and I hope I do, then I will drop it in the same folder as you guys have access to, for you to see.
I just meant also, if you were to teach a different pattern, a different class, that maybe that would help
that's a good
too,
idea.
because like say you've got all those detailed instructions, but having just a quick demo of, here's what I mean. Boom,
You're right, because it's 3D. And it's perceived better in 3D when you look at it.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Now,
Thank
when
you.
you say you're sending it in the same file we have access to, what do you mean by that?
The link that I sent you for the
Oh, that one,
folder
okay.
where all the PDFs are, you just have access to that folder, and when I add things there, you automatically have access to it because you have access to the folder.
Oh, good, thank you. How old is your little one?
She's 3.
Oh, nice.
And the other little one is 19.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
my gosh.
That's a big
That's tough.
A big gap.
Yes, and
Yes,
it's
starting all over.
challenges on both ends from just different challenges.
Yeah.
Depending on the age.
Wow. Are they
Well,
both girls?
Svetlana, didn't
The older one is the boy.
Oh, okay.
Svetlana, didn't you do the recording for your Alexandra brooch or Alexander? I mean, because didn't you have recorded lessons for those, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
There are videos.
If we buy that pattern, can we get access to the videos?
Yes, of course, it comes with all of it, with
Good.
videos
Okay.
and patterns, and they're also broken down in. But I have to warn you, it's much tougher than this lesson.
It is
It's much more. Yes, it's much more difficult than this one, than the Seahorse. But the lessons there also broken down and with videos, with PDF instructions. Maybe not for every PDF instruction, because some PDFs were just, I thought, were simple enough to understand that you didn't need demo. But for the most difficult parts and for the most of the lessons, there are videos supporting the lessons.
okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Phew.
Well, thank you, Svetlana.
You are welcome.
And thank you, Olya, for arranging this. It's been
Yes.
wonderful. And
Yeah,
everyone,
thank
have
you.
a wonderful rest of your day and happy beating and good lucking on the seahorses, as they say.
Yes.
Hopefully we all do swimmingly.
Well, thank you for joining the class. And it was much pleasure for me to meet you all. I think you're a great team. Because my first experience with Americans was a little different. I was teaching them not through Zoom. Of course, I wasn't communicating with them, so they were all quiet.
So this was a pretty quiet class too.
Requires a lot of concentration.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, thank you very much, Svetlana. I enjoyed the class very much.
Thank you for being brave. Don't give up.
So send me, if you wouldn't mind, send me that picture, and when I redo the horse, I'll send you the picture at that point, and maybe you could let me know what I'm doing, if that's okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, of course.
So I'm teaching a class this weekend.
Yeah. Svetlana, I warn everybody what it's a hard project.
Yes.
But
I guess they didn't believe you.
No, they didn't believe me.
It doesn't look that tough. That's the thing. It doesn't look that tough. And then you get into it and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because I did the homework, and the homework took me like a week to do.
Yeah. Well, with my work, and maybe it's a good thing to mention now, I kind of focus, or maybe it just happens that way, like functionality and form I combine. So every bead has a certain place because it serves a function, and aesthetics as well, of course. Like even with this fourth lesson, why these number 8s have to be precisely where they are, because they serve a function, and whatever comes next after that will depend on how well this function is met, if that makes sense. And it's kind of my approach to everything in every project I do.
Wow.
So it looks simple, but, well, not simple, but there's a lot of detail involved into it that you might not even think that there is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And wow.
Thank you.
That
Well,
is,
I am looking
really
forward
incredible.
for you girls finishing it and seeing it and enjoying it. Are you all making it for yourself? Or
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This amount of
Oh,
work
yeah.
is mine.
I'm not doing this.
as a gift, imagine?
Yeah, there's no way I'm giving this one away.
Yeah.
Wow. If I change the color from green to maybe a blue, is there a way to tell which beads are Miyuki and which beads are Toho by the number?
By the number. Well, when you buy them, they usually say if it's Miyuki or Toho.
I know, but I
Yeah.
usually put them in tubes and just
Oh,
write down
okay.
the number so
So
I don't keep the
Toho,
whole label.
yes, you can look at them and you can see that Tohos are more uneven and wider than Miyuki.
Squarer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And one girl tried to bead with Toho and she said she was swearing every second of her life. It was horrible. And she said, I don't recommend this to anybody. She just didn't have Miyuki with her on her. And she used Toho and it was a horrible experience.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. So if you suddenly try Toho, so imagine it would be not a great experience. They just, when you bead weave with Toho and they're uneven, and of course the work gets uneven.
Yes.
And the result is not as aesthetically pleasing. So a lot of people calibrate, but I think it's such a waste of time to calibrate to see.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it if you would like, but I think it's just use Miyuki. And even with Miyuki, sometimes you would have to calibrate because there's such drastic difference between the beads that you have to match up.
Is there a chart online somewhere that says this is?
I don't know, honestly.
No,
It's
there
just
is
an
not.
experience.
Duracoat galvanized will be slightly bigger than the regular ones. That's why even in Miyuki,
I'm sorry, my sound just changed.
Duracoats are slightly bigger than the regular
Can
ones.
you hear me?
Yes, yeah, that's why you have to use, like in work like this, you have to use similar beads.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use Duracoat galvanized, you should use all of them the same, or yeah, because even the color can change slightly size.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because even when I put, believe it or not, when I put the by weight, sometimes I can see in the tube the difference how full or not this tube because of the finish on beads.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why.
this class was really amazing.
I hope you wouldn't hate me after it ends because it's so difficult.
If people don't stop me on the street, I'm going to stop them and say, look at my necklace.
Yes, but they do actually. People do pay attention. And I had examples when somebody is wearing whatever they made in my class, and people literally like beg them to sell them on the spot, that piece. And some break and do sell it.
Well, if someone wants to buy one, I'm going to send them to your website. You sell them.
Well, Irina has hers listed for sale on Facebook.
What is it?
Irina has hers listed for sale on
she does?
Facebook.
Well, she does
Yeah.
sell her work. Is it the black one she's selling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is she asking for it?
700.
700?
Oh my God, it's too much work for that.
She's selling one of these Seahorse necklaces only for 700.
I have girls in Germany selling for 450 euros.
You're kidding. With all the work.
I think it's a little
What's it
too
like?
low.
Yeah,
Very
I mean, it's a lot of money
low.
to spend, but it's for the work that goes into this. It's a bargain.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have to go. So thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to the next session and all the stuff you're going to be sending us.
You are welcome. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank
Have a good
you.
evening.
Thank you, Olya. Thank you, Svetlana.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate all your help. Thank
Oh,
you.
did Michelle run away?
Yeah,
Oh, I was
I
going to
think
ask her a
she-
question.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Okay. I want to say thank you so much for all the help that you gave me.
You are welcome.
Pictures and all the emails and all the help, and thank you. That was
That's
really
why I'm
fun.
here.
All right. Well, you have a rest of your day that's nice. Thank you.
You are welcome. I'll send you the pictures after it's over.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Svetlana.
You
I
are
really enjoyed
welcome.
this. And I caught up with everything, even though I hadn't done lesson 2, I caught up, and I really, really hope to finish. So I'll send you a picture.
Yes, please. I would love to see. Yes, that would be
And
great.
hopefully we'll see more classes of yours. I really, I understand it's not easy. I really relate to you, but especially with kids. But really, we hope to see more classes.
Oh, thank you. Warms my
Okay.
heart.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you for getting me in last minute.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thank you very much.
Mhm,
Nice
bye.
seeing you, Caroline.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Olya and Svetlana. I appreciate it. It's just an amazing project.
Oh, thank you. How much did you get done?
I really just watched today. I
Uh-huh.
didn't quite finish yesterday's lesson.
Mhm.
And, I watched, so I think I work better when it's quiet anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's understandable. Whatever you have done so far, just show me if you don't mind.
oh, okay.
Oh, well, you can take a picture and send it to me via
Oh,
email. Yeah,
okay.
that's better. Uh-huh.
I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, great, Kelly. Thank you so much.
It was
Bye,
great
Kelly.
meeting
See you shortly. I
Yes.
guess I will see you in 3 weeks
Yes.
or 4 weeks, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Olya. I appreciate it.
Okay,
Oh, and
have a good evening.
Thanks, you
Bye.
too.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
А сейчас я отсюда слогинюсь.
Мгм. Oh my gosh. Свет, если мы сделаем session, звук. Yeah.
Oh, I have to stop it.